ulikuwa umetokea on Tuesday.
Yep. Oh wait, Z, no. On Tuesday hata literally can't remember where I was. Siku tu zinanipita, man. But I think I had a job. I was shooting with another film production. They needed snippets for something. So I thought like it would take me like 30 minutes. We ended up shooting for the whole day. I didn't pull up.
But you're planning to?
I was still 50-50 about it. I wasn't sure. Because my mom texted me in the morning akaniambia, "Hey Buddha, mimi utokezo protest no juice na passport mwingine." So nataka tufanye nini? I was like, okay. Nachikile yenye mzazi anakuambia, manze leo kitu imeniambia usitoke nje. And I was like, okay. Man, I was available. Then I have work, so I just went and did work and then yeah. What about you?
Man, on Tuesday, I was telling you I've been looking for internship.
Mm-hmm.
There's this place that told me, Kuja, Tuonge. I went there and I thought it was something, if it's Tuonge, it's something that is 1 hour max. And they told me to be there at 8:30.
Yeah.
I was there at 8:30. The time they were talking to me, it was around 3:30.
Hey, bro. That's a whole business day.
Man, and it's not like they are paying me, but in short, like they are telling me I got the position that I was looking for. I was like, okay, so by the time I'm getting out of there, I was too tired. Nikarudi home to kulala, nimefika social media naona, man, people walitokea.
Let me tell you, niliangalia hizo video jioni, I was so disgusted by myself. No buddies in town and I'm like, bro, man, what am I doing? Like, if the history books zitaandikwa, I wouldn't be there. I would just be in the house sleeping. Yeah, so ikabidi too. I was like, the next time, count me in, brother, count me in. Lakini sasa hadi wewe.
The next time was on Thursday.
Yeah. No, quick question. Asa alikuwa anakuambia mwende muongee. Kwani ni podcast? Mwende kuongea. Just tell me what I'm going to do, this and this and this. Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about that first. It's like these people, it's like wananisaidia sana to a point where they don't respect my time. And I told him, like, bro, next time you have to communicate.
Yeah.
Because whatever you did was bullshit. He told me to be at 8:30. Yes, Kate, there was a meeting.
Yeah.
But whatever you did, he didn't like it. Of course, I didn't tell him it was bullshit, but I told him in a way that atajua.
In corporate lingo.
Yeah. In the 3 months that I'll be there with him,
Yeah.
ajue, bro, I don't operate like that.
Because if it's someone you're starting with and then you create that relationship with them where they can walk over you, I think it's something that grows. Hey, this busy too maybe to compare the facts up front. Plus also, kuna senye, for example, in a situation like that, it's either you reschedule, ama sasa time unamcall, msee ashiki simu, either analenga, bro. We're all grown ups up hivi. Shika simu, niambie uko busy any time. Hiyo ndio masaa tutapatana because I will be doing like 100 different things. Yeah, but hopefully you get the job, man.
Man, hopefully, man.
Yeah.
So, guys, welcome to another episode of Rantify podcast. I know it's been long, guys, but we are back. And yeah, right now we are doing video. So if you're listening on Spotify, pick up our YouTube, man. You see how your boy looks like. I'm your host, Okechino. And today, my guest, I don't know.
He doesn't need any introduction.
Today, my guest, I can call him a professional yapper. Because most of the times, like, you like yapping, right?
I'm saying.
Man, introduce yourself.
You know, Juna kujanga na jeans. Ukizaliwa kwa mkisi, bro. Oh man, but for those who don't know me, my name is Magati, or Mahat Magati. Yeah, that's about it. I'm a digital creator, photographer, and yes, I yapper.
I said I'm going to ask you this. Why Mahat Magati? Because
hey bro,
I love the creativity that was
there.
I see it, but Gandhi,
hey bro, you don't feel the wisdom. Hey bro, me I'm wise.
You know that nigga had skeleton in his closet.
Who doesn't? Who does it?
Okay,
Who does it?
share.
That's what we start with.
Okay.
Yeah, to be kuna mse fulani alisema to be great, you have to have some level of madness. Yeah, normalcy never doesn't get you anywhere. Yeah, so is a skeleton ziko under the bed though. That's me give us other.
So my G, what have you been up to? I've been seeing you on social media.
Yeah.
You doing your stuff, and I really love seeing shit like that. I'm like, even though we don't see each other that often,
Yeah.
I know wherever you are doing your thing. You know, so what have you been up to?
Finished my degree, nangoja to graduate. I'm officially a tax-paying citizen. Hey bro, again let me tell you, saying she below the poverty line. Wow, I'm not even using $1 a day. Nimepigwa na msoto, man.
I mean, just all going through it.
Man, yeah, so I've what have I been doing? Shooting mostly, making content, working with some brands, kidogo. Yeah, it's actually a good time, but I have a lot of free time on my hands, man. I've actually even been reading books. Nimelipia Showmax, nimewatch karibu kila kitu. Yeah, like I'm working, but I still have a lot of time in between. Yeah.
Which book are you reading right now?
I'm on like page 300 and something of Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it recommendable?
Very, very. The whole Dan Brown series from Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code. I think the next one after that is Inferno. They're actually really good. And then I went and noticed they also have
it's a fictional book.
Yeah, it's fictional, okay. But it has a lot of real content in it because in English, so there's a Vatican and everything, Da Vinci and other us walikuwa natengeneza Van Goghs and everything, Kina Vincent. Yeah. Oh, I was saying they have a movie about it. Now I went and downloaded the movie. The movie came out at around 2006. And unaangalia tu movie unachoka. It has really bad CGI, bad graphics. No, ile tu unasikia tu kupuke. I wish you didn't watch it, man.
You know, one thing as a filmmaker is you like going back to the time.
Yeah.
Movies like Kitambo, storyline very good, but the graphics,
they are what?
I just can't.
The stunts and everything was who was directing this crap, man. And then because people unaiangalia from a professional point of view, like seeing the shots they are doing, the cinematography and everything, man, I would have done a better job than that. Yeah. But we've come a long way in terms of film.
Yeah. So, first of all, I want us to react to the finance bill and how people reacted to it. So, first of all, what's your stand on the finance bill and how did you react to it, and were you on the streets looking?
Bro, expect hapa niseme hata na support. Even if I was, man, I wouldn't even say it. Right now you can get cancelled, but obviously
it's you.
I think if you are a sane person, you have to reject too. Like seeing everything that goes into it, the additional taxes, the things that are being removed, the budgeting and everything, where finances are actually being allocated and where the zinapunguzwa. Hey, if you're a sane person, if you at least have 2 working brain cells, then unaweza approve hiyo kitu. Actually, even on my podcast, the other week, I had a guest over who was supporting it. Unajua buda di nimeshindwa ku-upload like videos and stuff. Nimeshindwa ku-upload. Why
are you sitting on content? Because we would really love to hear from another point of view.
Yeah, okay, there's that.
Yeah.
But the thing is also, and I say it with the utmost of respect, I felt like his explanation on why he's supporting it was a tad bit ignorant. Because he's supporting it because he's a friend of the president, not because akona facts and everything. You know, there's someone who can come to you and explain why he's supporting it and at least get some 2 cents about it. For him, it was all about mimi nitafikiwa rais. That's about it. So, my producers have been calling me, Buddha, hata ujapost hadi link. I'm like, Buddha, nimewacha on red. Say hapo hivi niko na text on red. I haven't posted it because there's even someone who said there is no way you can say you're supporting the finance bill. You're against it, you're rejecting it, and giving people who support it a platform. That's like giving him a platform to speak rubbish. So I decided I'm not going to post it. Whatever happens, happens.
Right.
Yeah.
So, On Tuesday unaniambia hukutokea kwa busy. On
Thursday, okay, I wanted to say bright and early, but sisi tuliingia usiku.
Night shift. Bro, okay, me I was leaving at around 6:30.
Yeah, wewe cheki ulikuwa kwa hivyo mapema, ndio msanii ni saa ngapi uko kwa streets man.
So, before I tell people the whole story, let me nilifika, niambia usiku kulikuwa ngapi?
Okay, I got there at around 6, yeah? And when we took a job, there's something we were shooting, tukaingia. So we're walking down, tukaingia Kenyatta Avenue. I was with me and my boy Don. Tukaingia hapo hivyo, it was calm, and then tukateremka hapo hivyo hapo mbele ya Judiciary. That's where the water cannons, the water cannons were. Kumetulia, see some blood hapo hivyo, apparently someone was shot, but this was like earlier on in the day. Fracas imetulia, we stayed there for like 30 minutes. This was around 6:30. Hapo hivyo giza imeanza kuingia. That's when the whole thing started, man. And then, so literally, any person mwenye anapita na TX ama na V8 anashikiwa tu ni mheshimiwa. So everybody is being stopped. Unaambiwa teremsha dirisha. Tujue kwanza wewe ni nani before you move forward. And then if you're passing na like you're not hooting and everything. Budu unasimama hapo hadi hoot. Hakuna vile unapita pe umenyamaza. Then let me tell you, it was amazing time, good times, man.
And then I saw people dancing.
Hey, that was around 8:39. Temenyosa meka sherehe town. That was 8:39.
What time are you talking about?
I stayed in town from actually 5:30 up to around 7:15 hapo hivyo, and then nikachukua moti nikakamtaa. It was a busy day, man.
Okay. Was it getting dangerous because right now as we speak there's a guy called Rex. RIP man. He was shot.
Okay, for me, first of all, after my mama niambie tu ni kuna kitu inaniambia mwanangu. That's when nilijua okay. And then also on Thursday, there's a digital creator called Magunga. He wrote on his story, it's getting dark and people take the cover of darkness to do some stupid shit. I was like, hey, Magati, get 2 and 2 together and ditch because the way things were happening, it was getting too rowdy, man. Because tulikuwa hivyo mbele ya Jquat Towers hapo hivyo town. Motika Peter, this guy tried to swing on it and then missed the hand, akaanguka chini. Kuda hiyo moti ilipita juu yake like on the leg, ilikuwa tu kidogo hivi malizie kizazi, man. He would have been the last of his generation. Nisikia tu nuts zimecrack. But it was actually on the floor. So people actually stopped other cars from passing. Wakamtoa kando. Mimi niliona imeanza kukua insane, man. Ikabidi tu nimejikata. So the tear gas, bro. Buddha, who didn't? Question is who didn't?
For the people that don't know, just tear gas. I will tell them how the experience is because Mimi.
Ngoja, kwani you've never been at a protest before?
I've never been at a protest before.
What do you mean?
I was telling am I your nini stereotyping me because I'm a low.
Okay, you said it, not me. That's on you.
But first of all, I was mad. These Kisumu people will be keeping this shit. This shit.
Hey, bro.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Alafu the police wanakuja, mnakimbizwa, mnarudi. So this was my first protest, and the reason why I don't go to this shit is because I usually feel like maybe I'll be that unlucky person that gets to be arrested by an undercover cop or gets to be shot by a live bullet. So it's easy to me.
The question is, why are you afraid of getting arrested? Man, as a man, kama ujingia Central, bruh, man. Minus 1,000 aura, man. Bro, what do you mean ujakanaga Central, bro? Ujekewa hadi handcuffs, man. What do you mean?
I've been arrested before.
Ujekewa bracelets, brother.
I've been arrested before.
Yeah.
The story is on the last episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't like the experience. I looked at the place and said, hey, this is not me. I don't belong here.
This is not your space. This is not your room.
Yeah.
Aye, man. Honestly, sijasimama Central, but mimi nao nataka kuingia. Mkipata huko Karawa nataka kuingiza tu mtu ndani for the experience. Me want it for the plot. Nataka tu kuingia ndani for the plot and everything. But I've been handcuffed before. Ile time ya COVID, man. Nilikuwa natembea bila mask. And then obviously cops nikaambiwa tu toa kitu kidogo.
That is what I was telling the last episode.
Yeah.
Nilishikwa pia bila mask. Tukatoa kitu kidogo.
Yeah. Oh, about let me tell you, mimi niliingia town, wasi wakisema tear gas, si potent, haishiki, bro hiyo kitu inashika. I'm here to tell you for a fact, hiyo kitu inashika. Let me tell you, I was in town for literally 5 minutes. Unajua temenye nakwambia ni bado haijachacha sana. Hiyo kitu imeingia hadi kwa DNA bana. Sasa inashuku nitaza mtoto akijikuna macho, bro. That stuff was bad. Hey, come on, there's something hawakuleta fake ni tear gas.
Then me, I don't know how a tear gas works because you know ililipwa the hands of a certain cop.
Yeah.
So tuko CBD. Okay, let me tell you first how we went to CBD. My plan was to go to chill with my friends. Nilikuwa huku at Ubunifu. Go chill with my friends. And then my friend started going out to Ramani. My friend Ramani was like, "Really, Mandamanu?" I was like, "Man, look at the shoes that I'm wearing. I can't even run with them."
When you go with heels.
Look at me. Look at me slides.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even run with them. And then she's like, I didn't convince.
Yeah.
Tukaenda tumepika crime scene. I'm seeing people. I'm like, damn, this is what I'm talking about. Kitu kwanza tulifanya ni kununua mask because hiyo nini ilikuwa inaingia kwa nostrils tunafeel ni kama inakunini. The first tear gas ikatupwa placed karibu to like 50 meters from where we were at. And then I'm there shouting, "Go that tena!" Go that tena! Like, rusha ingine.
Yeah.
After some minutes tunaanza kuisikia men.
Hey, man, msiko the chill.
Nimelia alafu hiyo tu ni uchungu like you feel like your eyes are bleeding.
Yeah.
Zinaingia hadi kwa throat una feel shit, but I was referring to my that shit is orgasmic. Like you'll really love to experience
it. Bro, what? When they accept Lila, this has to be the best protest they ever met.
You'll really love to experience it again.
Hey, for sure. Consider the fact that kulikuwa na baddies in the streets. Hey, Buddha,
let's talk about that.
My type. Hey, bruh. And then, nearly hata, like, you're not even wearing like protest attire. Protest attire ni shati ya promotion, na jeans, na sport shoes. Baddies wa kuko hivyo, man. Hey,
with the
bro.
damn phone.
Hey, man. Hey.
Ruto, this is not fikisha.
Like, if a team traveler like travel from the past and then I drop up and go at than alikuwa in the middle of a concert. Cause why you all dressed up? Mko na ski masks up hivyo in town. It's not like even like the gas mask, ni ski mask. Hey bro, it looked like a Travis Scott concert, man. Ilikuwa kenze mbaya.
And the Gen Z's turned up a lot, man. Shout out to everyone who turned up and shout out to everyone who's supporting us from home here. Yeah, mad respect. So
and then also it's like like people who are supporting from home. Hey bro, mimi nachiki vile kwanza kwa internet like a couple of digital creators wameletwa mbio because of actually not being loud about it. And wasi wameletwa mbio and some people think it's unfair because that's their account, that's their business, that's who they are. It's their business how they run it. Now. And then I remember sometime in campus me I was running for Congress. And then okay.
How did that go?
Hey bro, pause man, I'm not yet healed, relax. I'm not yet healed.
For that reason, we already have a story.
Okay, a different segment. But I could digress. But then back to this is, being silent about it also means you're supporting it. Because if you're not loud enough to actually be against it, there are people who look up to you. Because as a digital creator, as a public figure, people already look up to you as a role model. So if you're silent about it, people will actually feel, being silent about this is actually casual. I can actually go there and just keep quiet about it. And then these other people on the street will actually fight for my rights. Mimi mwenye nimekaa home. So I'm out there fighting for your kids, for your business, for your enterprise. Na wewe tuko kejani umetulia, bruh. That doesn't make sense.
But don't you think, Magati, I'm a digital creator and I have a platform.
Yeah.
I build this shit brick by brick. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who are you to tell me like why are you not talking about it?
Who's paying you as a digital creator?
That's a very good question, but the wrong, and it's also a trick question because I may say it's my audience, but the right answer is the sponsors.
Yes, it's the sponsors, but
Yeah.
why are the sponsors paying you? Because you have an audience.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we literally made you. We literally made you. Like it's so easy to cancel you. Best believe Mimi huchukia cancel culture. Like the way celebrity says something stupid and you're so fast to cancel them.
Yeah.
Because they're on the spot. I hate that thing, by the way. Nikisema sahi matope kwa hii podcast, it doesn't mean that's my whole personality. It's so easy for when you're in front of the camera to talk smack. I'm not so much chiufala, but that doesn't mean that's what I stand with like all the time. So I'm against it. But also kuna wase wengine wenye I think at this point they need to be cancelled. Kama msa alipigwa hedi and then akaendanga hiatus. Honestly speaking, if you know who I'm talking about, that guy has been way too silent over a lot of issues. From like the Bolt incident, umse alikuwa on the wrong side of history. Better I was a fan. Sijui kan niseme tu jina ubip.
Sema jina nitabip. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Eli was silent when like the Bolt thing was happening. And then akaendelea kupost about it. Slightly, akanyamaza, and then you go ahead and post like the whole wedding thing. We're not against it. Ungepost your stuff next week. We will have engaged and everything.
Oh,
but
he's getting married.
No, I think it was a friend and everything, and then he's also engaged and everything. But also learn to read the room, man. Yeah, man. When it was this is not the right time to do this. Post next week, something like that. Yeah.
So speaking about that, you see how even before our bullshit that you're going through as a country, Palestine, Congo, those guys have been suffering a lot. And I was seeing people, Parliament wako like, and these content creators that munalipa with these grants that are funding those countries, Israel.
Funding also?
Funding in terms of weaponry, vitu kama hizo. I'm hearing Coca-Cola are involved and they were bashing a content creator for putting a Coke over there. Like this Indo hustle nalipwa man. Me drinking Coke nalipwa. They're like, una support, una nini? You're working with Coca-Cola and they're funding Israel in nini? Bombing Ukraine. But not Ukraine. What is the country? Palestine. Yeah, so what do you think about that?
Okay. Injustices. It's good. Okay, injustices have happened, do happen, and will continue happening. And brands and big corporations obviously fund it. There is a lot of profit in war. If you were any person who's into watching documentaries and listening to TED Talks, you'll realize that there's a lot of money in war. And yes, corporations will go into it because it's profitable for them. There's a number of corporations, mostly ziko mayolo, zenye unapata they deal in say selling mattresses. And after selling mattresses, usiku wanauza guns. Like they have different enterprises. Like it's not like it's in secret. They just sell a lot of things. They're also in the weapons department, in the space department and everything. Corporations hukuli pesa. And it's not a good thing. Is it Coca-Cola or was it which company who were planning on funding the COP? Was it COP28? They were it was an oil company that was planning on funding it. They're funding a meeting that is geared towards sustainable energy and reducing fossil fuels, while a fossil fuel company is the one sponsoring it.
Yeah.
So yes, there's that balance, but also corporates do profit from war and everything, and it's something that we'll have to deal with. But there's a quote in Game of Thrones. Viserys says, "Power resides where the people decide it resides." The moment people realize that actually they have the power, kama sahi bro, like literally in the streets and the government literally can't do anything. And the best part about it is the protests. They are not politically funded. They are not politically motivated.
Yeah.
It's just people in the streets doing this for ourselves, yes, and for our future. Wanna check it. So the moment the people know that the power resides in them and they're doing this for their own good and do things for their own good and for the future, for sustainability and everything, that's when I think we'll actually have a revolution or some improvement. Yeah.
So do you think it's good to bash those content creators for not speaking up?
For sure. And I'm saying this also as a content creator. Because Adi Mimi, yes, I'm not like big time kama wow. But kama jana, I got into the house. Yes, I was already in the streets. Nilikuwa hivyo nikipiga nduru, going against it and everything. And then I got to the house. Nikakaa chini, and then I decided to sleep. And then a friend of mine texted me akaniambia, hey, good as John ukitengeneza content around this, mbona hujakuwa town ukitengeneza content around this. If it was something else, say kama an event, a concert, ningekuweko event, nipige picha, ni post. Si ndio? Exactly. Mbona hii nisitengeneze content? Buda, usiku mimi huyo hapa. Buda nime-edit mbio. Hadi sasa asubuhi ndio nime-upload reel. I was like, ain't no way I can call myself a content creator if I'm not using my art to actually support this. And I get it. So, yes, those people should actually use their platforms because they have content creators best believe wakai chini waamue tunafungua chama say what take over the government because they have an insane amount of following, an insane amount of fans and loyalists. So hao ndio wanafaa kuwa the front line ya kufanyia hiki kitu tunasema.
Man, even after all those people who showed up yesterday, these days past it, they're going to the next.
The second reading, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. But shout out to Millie, man. Bad year, Millie. Oh, man, shout, Nico. What in the hell? That shout is crazy. Man, she was definitely born in the wrong generation.
Millie would make a very good president.
Amazing. Buddha. I know for a fact there are people who will make amazing presidents. Millie, Senator Wanai, what's his name again? Sifuna will make an amazing president.
Yeah.
And the other person will be Malema from SA. And was say they're not afraid to speak their mind. They know their facts, they know everything, and they tell you things as they are. Hakuna story na PR, hakuna story na tulitenga,
What about Babu?
Babu has a lot of skeletons in his closet. Because yes, it was.
Episode, what are you talking about, Mahatma?
Okay. Let's agree to disagree, and maybe I'll preach water and drink wine, but murder is a big thing. I think his case was he was what's the word? Was cleared of all charges, but that's a big skeleton in the closet, and you're not really sure about it because people still talk about it. But in terms of being in the front line in supporting the youth and doing good initiatives, he's actually ukwevo mbele. Yeah.
Because in Embakasi East where he's helping people. Yeah. He's done a lot of things in terms of progress, and he's very eloquent. I think he's very smart. He can represent us, and he's also young. Like he's 36. The president of Senegal is also 36.
Yeah.
Right now, for me, Africans are going to younger presidents, Burkina Faso. You can also see their president is young. But I think you tell me, but I think you guys are being too harsh on him for mistakes that he did in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, he shot that person not once, not twice, but thrice.
Hey, bro, you're making it worse, bro. Are you supporting him or not?
On close range. But that does not mean...
That's his whole personality.
Yeah.
Okay, unachiki ni kama story ya Breezy. Ile incident ni alipiga Ngariri, and then people are still holding him accountable up until right now. And then he went on to socials and said, but hey bro, sasa itabidi tu tumedraw line. Hiyo stuff ili happen kitambo. I was young, it happened, yes. Yeah. I said sorry, yes. You held me accountable, yes. Sasa bado mnataka mfanye nini? So yes, I think to some extent it doesn't define his whole personality. So,
and I think that is why in terms of ranking or putting them up there in terms of R&B artists, Breezy is not that respected because of just one incident. Because of one incident that happened, and it's not like he's not remorseful about it. Yeah.
He's clearly stated it before. He's given apologies and everything. But feminists vile wako tu, I think there was even an event he was recalled from because of that one thing. I forget it, but it was a big time thing. Which one was it? I'm not sure. But basically, alikuwa ameitwa for a big gig, And then feminists came up wakasema z umse alifanya hivi na hivi and hivi, and then he was called. Hey bro, went to his stories and said, man, fuck you guys, man. At this point, just fuck you guys.
No one is Jesus, man.
Yeah, man. Kila mtu ufanye ufa.
And we are back.
Yeah, tulikuwa tunachia hapo.
Tulikuwa tunachia hapo, but do you think like our MPs have betrayed us? Because sisi ndio tumeweka in that position, alafu when akirere hapo nitakuvote yes, na mimi when nikuvotia nasema no.
Bro, let me tell you, I don't get why someone will pass that bill, knowing very well its implications. In a way, the money allocated kupatia watoi food imekuwa cut. Taxes are going up in terms of importing cars. What else is happening? The money allocated, the taxation on female sanitary pads, it may increase. What else has also been changed? Another example is corporations. We mentioned Coca-Cola first. So Coca-Cola pays eco-levies to different nations where it works in. Eco-levies are basically paying for the pollution they cause because they bought it, unaona?
Yeah.
Now they increasing that. Corporations kama hizo wamesema they will pull out of the country. Safaricom also, kama uliona, like the amount of money you pay as charges has also increased. Safaricom also has also issued a warning that it might pull out ama diversify to other places, because it's just as easy for them as just a snap to move to Uganda.
Yeah.
You get. But those moving inamaanisha ni loss of job opportunities. And then you as an MP, you go and pass this bill. Yes, hata tuseme for example, it's good in the long term. But in the short term, people will lose jobs.
Yeah.
The economy will get affected. Wase watenda home, livelihoods will be affected. Children will stop going to school. Sasa sijui mbona upass your stuff. So yes, it's definitely a betrayal. Because me at some point, I wanted to believe. And it's I want to believe. Because obviously he's the head of state. I want to believe whatever Ruto is doing is for the greater good. Like he has a bigger picture in mind. But the short-term effects, man. Because I get mnataka ku raise money because obviously for every financial year there's a budget and we have to get this money.
Yeah.
Somehow we need to get this money, yes? And the easiest way to get this money is through what? Taxation. But why do you want to increase the amount of taxes that your citizens are giving out? Well, there's already a leakage in the back. This leakage, corruption, bro. The number of corruption cases that have been here zimekuwa mingi, bro. So, in as much as, yes, you get more money coming in, the outflow bado ni mingi. So, until you solve corruption, that's when me think, for example, you can, unaweza nitisha taxes zangu niongeze and I'll be comfortable with it. Because otherwise, my money will still be squandered. It makes sense.
Wow, okay. You know, June is a men's mental health month, sindio?
Yeah.
And first of all, kwanza, when we are there at the crime scene at Mandamani,
yeah,
I thought that was a very good platform for us men who don't cry to actually cry.
Wait, to actually what? Kale mkono huko.
In the name of tear gas.
Yeah, okay.
In the name of tear gas, and then also shout, scream. Yeah, so like, how are you maintaining your mental health right now?
Let's start with, I'll pose on your question kwanza. Do you think men should cry? We had this question on my podcast. So ndio nataka kujua unadhani wanaume wanafaa kulia? Answer it as honest as you can. Usijaribu kunichocha naweza kupiga mawe sasa. Unajua kwanza nimejam.
Let me speak for myself and myself only.
Yeah.
Because I can't speak for other men.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be at, oh, get your toxic.
No, say it as it is.
Okay. Men, unalia nini?
Thank you, man. Because, let's be honest as possible, yeah? As a man, and I said this before and I'll say it again, the basic foundation of the universe, from the way God created us, Atatum is a Christianity, the way society expects us, sin is the pillar of strength. In our families, hakuna vile someone is looking up to you and then you go ahead and just like break out like in front of them, unalia mbele yao. Okay, if you're going to deal with the problems, deal them kando.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying like bottle them up. You can go talk with your boys over nyamachoma or anything, but hey, kulia man, what's happening, man? How can your babe come to you with a problem akijua kama zako zenyewe zinakulemea? Like, what do you mean? Kwanza, the funny thing is, wasubwa ndio wana advocate for this thing. Let me tell you, the moment you cry in front of your girlfriend, it's
over.
done.
It's over.
It's done, man.
Over.
It's done.
Because I think she'll start seeing you different.
For sure.
This is my pillow of strength. That's why you can like 2 liters of tears. Yeah.
And I know the babes will come at us for comment section, but let me tell you, Adi Mimi, my shorty tells me the same. Oh, you can come and talk to me about your problems. I'm like, never in a million years, man, never in a million years. And then hey, okay, chupapi, hey, twende tunya machoma, man, this weekend, let's get out of town. Instead of going to my baby and telling her about my problems, because best believe, if you do break up, of which it will happen, atakuwa nasema manze ule boy alikuwa analia tu kila saa manze hapo hivyo ingeweza man. Because take an example, mseka bahati time alilia aliingilia kwa internet mbaya sana, mlamua cried akaingilia kwa internet. Ruto cried also at some point, I think earlier on in 2021, mkamuingilia. This thing has imeonekana back to back is stuff manze, usilie tu handle your shit but usilie.
From a different perspective, but my stand is I can't fucking cry. Don't you think it's a way of tapping into emotions or dealing with shit, like coping mechanism of shit? Because a girl will start crying and you're like, nini, atisipati slippers zangu.
Yeah.
Something that simple. And you find babes are so tapped into their emotions very well, to a point when we are just hard. I'm going through shit. I'm just hard at the end of the day.
That's the way we're built in society. Men are built to be stronger. Hata angalia Animal Kingdom, bro. Babes always go for the muscular animals, man. The way we're built up as men, as the male species, lazima tukwe too strong. Okay, for females, it's easier for them to get in touch with the emotional side. For us, ever since like growing up, tumekuwa taught to suppress it. My advocation for Mental Health Month is go out with your boys, talk about it, be comfortable in talking with your boys about it. Have a friend group to talk about your problems, but don't cry. Don't cry.
Because I told you I'm also an actor. Bro, there are things that I'm told to cry on set.
Unaambiacha mchezo leteni maji.
Apart from yesterday, nililia kwa maandamano, which was not intentionally. The last time I cried was 2021.
Simwambie basi tu akuwa nalitatia gazette. I mean that solves half of your problem, boy.
I don't think you remember the Chelsea final in Man City.
Yeah.
That was the last time I cried. Apart from yesterday.
Oh my god.
So, ukapo unaambiwa, we want you to cry, but what I do as an actor is I apply robe.
Yeah.
Hapo mbele, sawa action. Inatoka kutoka. Yeah, but what you're saying about talking to your boys, man, sometimes people, even if you're an introvert, always have that someone.
Yeah.
Like even if it's an accountability partner, kuongea too close to. Yeah,
because hadi kwanza kwa hivyo accountability partners at this point, especially for people Gen Z's, man, have someone when you can always look up to, kukupatia advice and everything. In a way, every time you're hanging around, it's about around 21 years old, 22, 23. Kuwa na mzee kiasi hivi, so that like you can get like a direction, a sense of direction in your life. And also, don't take too many things to heart. Hey, big to now, like I know for a fact, man. It's a stoic mentality, personally, to say, basically, if something wrong does happen, ask yourself, can you change it? If it's yes, then do whatever you can to change it, yeah? Do something about it. If you can't change it, then why are you stressing over it? Just move on. It's never that serious. At the end of the day, you're just a speck in the universe. You don't matter. I don't matter. Like, just shut up and leave. Go on a daddy, in the words of Keith. Guys.
On what you're saying, this is something that I've been struggling with right now.
Yeah.
Saying, like, I can't be just hanging out with my age mate. I have to see it from a different scope. Who is an older person, a way older person. Let's say in their 30s, But how do you? So I've identified the person who can be my mentor. I look up to him, like I just like the way he moves, the way he rolls. Yeah. But how do you approach that person and tell them like, yo, can I be your mentee?
Now, as someone who's figured out this life thing, and someone who set up. No, I don't know. Sasa nitajua. What do you mean? She's just finding a friend.
No, hell no, because these people, I'm approaching them
Yeah.
and they're like, they think they're not getting it. They're like, ndakusho.
Yeah.
Like, bro, all I wanted was, I'm looking up to you.
Bro, sidhani tu you just go to any random person because sasa inaweza amua tu mimi unajua nimemwaje mentor wangu sasa ni Raila and then I hit him up. He has his own shit. Like go to the nearest person you can find. Hata si lazima it's equal ni msetu out there. Hata your relative. I'm sure there's an uncle of yours who's doing well off. He's a nice person or something. And I get or a friend from uni in the corporate space out there, the social setting unakuanga. Yeah, unaweza pata tu mse. Some people are lucky to find them easily. Others it's a tad bit hard.
Okay. So right now, we as the young people, nilisikia kutuita youth is a wrong.
Sorry, funny?
Calling young people youth is a wrong vocabulary because.
Wait, watcha. Who says so?
I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
But we as the young people, right now, most people that I know of or people that I hang out with, right now, what is in their head is money.
Paper, man.
Yeah. So you, according to you, how do you tap into the getting money frequency? That is the question that I said I was going to ask.
Hey, bruh. First of all, nimesota kama kuna job, man, munihala. But, okay, the time I was graduating, the time I was like about to finish my papers, I sat down with a friend of mine and then told me, the biggest problem with graduates is expecting that the moment you finish your paper, you'll get a job related to your field. Like if I did film, nitapata job kwa film production. If I did environmental science, mimi huyo direct, ofisi ya gavana wa KNEMA. If I did med, mimi huyo straight, nipo KNH, I'm a professional and everything, I'm getting my paper right. Bro, it's never that easy. Every person that you see out there has taken years to set themselves up. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Don't even say, I'm a grind, you don't know what they've done and everything. So, me, what I'm doing at the moment, yeah, I've just finished uni. So every job that comes my way, I will take it. Best believe. Any type of, okay, si biashara usiku ya kuuza nyama, but any type of job, any type of job that comes my way, I will take it. Like I won't say I'm not good at it. Well, at your job. And then you just go to Google. Yeah, in YouTube. Literally everything is on YouTube. I will even be bold enough to say, I think my whole course is on YouTube. Like, the only thing is you don't know what to study and you won't get the certificate, but the whole course is on uni.
Bro, me, I'm a filmmaker, man, and I've been studying at KU, but everything that I know right now as a filmmaker, YouTube.
Why do you think you're wamekufunza?
Yeah.
Basically, ndio kwa maana nashanganga vile msee ana complain, oh, I don't have the skills for these. Bro, just go to YouTube. Mimi napata hata like msee anani DM ananiuliza, nimeshindwa kufanya hiki kitu na hiki kitu. I'm like, there's this thing called YouTube. I don't know if you've heard about it. Just go there and check, man. Yeah. You can get a whole set of skills. Because kama sahi, like if you go to my page, all the editing I've done, I've not gone to film school. I have not had, it's right now that I'm having mentors in the digital space and wase wenye wananizani sidia kujua ku-edit. But everything else that I've done up until now, ni mimi mwenye nimejifunza everything. Kila kitu kujifunza, equipment ni mimi nimejua vile nitaipata, prices where I'll get them, how I will use them. I never touched a camera. I've never had someone like teaching me how to use a camera. Imebidi nikae chini and then learn about it step by step and everything. Yeah, your mentality ya kungoja like everybody akuja kukusaidia, it's a very bad mentality. Ile ya ku expect pity. Kwanza hiyo stuff ya ku expect pity. Not even as a man, as a youth. As a human, as a person of our generation, hey, don't expect pity from everyone. Yeah. Everybody's going through shit.
No one is going to come to save you.
Exactly. Ni uji man. Yeah.
And personally, how I'm planning to tap into the financial frequency is identify that one skill, because I think I have a lot of skills, but I want to identify that one skill, which right now I don't know which it is.
If demonstration zingekuwa zinalipa, so ungekuwa deep in your bag because you are natural. Because unajua yako ni yako iko kwa DNA.
Actually, this nigga.
Round hii tuko na nyinyi.
Wow, this nigga. Actually, there's a friend of mine called Ian.
Yeah.
He was at the front line, and I was like, bro, kwani kujipendi? Like, these guys will, if they start, when wanaanza na wewe,
Yeah,
but he's up at the front line and he's like, kwendeni huko, hapa nerusha ingine. I'm like, man.
Hey bro, man.
But it's something that is in us.
Yeah.
And, yeah, look for that skill, identify it, which I'm usually trying a lot of different shit at once. Like, hey, there's this new thing called AI. Hey, let me tap into it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hearing about drop shipping. Hey, let me tap into it. So I want to just actualize into one and then just try to monetize it.
That's also there's the part where don't be down to go to just any random thing. Like sit down, assess everything. Cause mchikambili umesema AI. Like now that's where the world is headed at. Ni kama temenye wasoli comment that story na cryptocurrency. Like let's start with say what is it kama mafala kuingilia cryptocurrency if it's not something worth looking at. So go down, sit down. Research about it, understand it, because some are scam. Let's start with that. Some are scam. Learn about it, and then go in the direction where the world is going. Because unaona kama sahi, sema mimi msemeni the environmental sector, the world is going towards conservancy and climate change activism. So if I know, say for example, my aim is making it in life, I know if I start an initiative that's against climate change and everything and global warming, I'll get a lot of funding. So I will achieve my goal of climate change activism and still get that paper. So it's just all about being smart and incorporating better than usiende tu randomly choosing anything.
Okay, so you told me you're graduating this December.
Yeah.
God willing.
Nina graduate. By the end of this year, I'm a learned friend. Nakwambia hiyo gown sitatoa. Kwanza, I wish, let me tell you, kwanza mimi ningegraduate hata kuseme last month, ningekuja na gown protest. Ningekuwa tu hapo hivyo. Mbaya sana.
Was it worth it? Was uni worth it? Because you're telling me your whole course is on YouTube. I'm also telling you my whole course is on YouTube. So was uni worth it?
Okay, for me, I think uni is not about the studies personally. Sidhani I'm the same person when Nico the way I entered uni. I've changed a lot in terms of growth, learning to live life with different sorts of people. Because uni is very diversified. People from different places in the country, people from outside the country, people who think different than you. It's for you. Uni for me was worth it in terms of the experience of learning myself and learning to live with others. What about you?
Fuck that bullshit, man.
Oh my god!
If you're the registrar of my university, or if you handle finances of my university, please refund me my school fees, because that was wasted to my fucking 4 years. First of
You're
all,
dead serious?
I'm fucking dead serious, because if it is in terms of networking, we're in the same school, right?
Yeah.
But did we meet in school?
Fuck no.
We didn't meet in school, so yes, I meet a lot of people there, but I don't have like specific people that I can say like, yo, uni ilisaidia. So first of all, it's wastage of my time, because you'll find someone like me, I have one class in a day. The class starts at 1 a.m., 1 p.m. So the whole of your morning
is already wasted.
My mind is, I have a class at 1 p.m. So it's already wasted. You come to class, you attend, the lecturer wants to read you notes. What the fuck are you reading? Unanisomea notes? I'm a filmmaker. Show me how the shit is done. Show me how to hold the camera. This is how you do it. Ananisomea notes at the parts of a camera.
Yeah, bro, like
bullshit. These are things I can find on YouTube. And then I zone out for those 3 hours. And then it's 4 p.m. or 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And then I go hang out with the boys. That is a whole day.
Wasted.
Now repeat that cycle for 4 fucking years. So if you don't go to
skip the matrix.
If you don't go to uni with a plan, like, because I have a friend, I'll bring him at a future episode. He was also at KU. He was telling me after his classes he was just going to his own personal business, because he knows that uni is a wastage of time, but he discovered it way later. So it's good when ukiwa uni uko na kitu unafanya besides. Yeah.
So if you had the chance to go back in time, you will enjoy uni?
With the knowledge that I have right now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go uni.
Why?
I wouldn't go uni. I have a small bro. He just finished high school. Right now he's joining in September.
Yeah.
I was telling him like, bro, mi ndo namalizia, so there's this know-how that I have that I would want you to hear from me. I was telling him, uni is not worth it. So you just, the way you are talking about tapping into the financial frequency, you just do that. But uni wasted my time, so I wanted to go uni.
Yeah, I think I'd still do. I'd still do for the experience and for the plot. Hey man, I've had wild experiences in uni that I don't think I will have done.
Magati is just yapping bullshit. All you know, just here for the buddies. Just here for the buddies.
Buddies work or like even outside of uni. My class kwanza, okay, yeah, that buddies.
Your class, I know. Yeah.
Okay, still, but I'd still do it. It was a good experience for me. But going back, I will not apply to a uni in Kenya. I will apply abroad. It's more, it has a better direction and you get to learn a lot. Because there's even guys who graduated from our school and then went abroad, say got a scholarship in a uni in, was it Hong Kong or something? Alifika huko hivyo ni msamepata first class. Ayuko hadi the same level na wasi wako like in their first year of school. Like you are below that, they have more experience than you, they know how to work, different technologies, where would you? So he had to start from scratch. When there is someone who was like studying, alikuwa anasoma mbaya sana, but ukienda kwa hivyo mayolo, there's literally nothing you're way below the bar.
Alafu, I know of people who they have made it without the degree, so I don't think papers is that much important right now.
Utadhani uko street smart, utadhani.
Bro.
Kumbe ni wewe pekee unadhani.
Anyway, thank you for showing up today.
Man, it's been a pleasure.
We had a very good conversation.
Yeah.
What watakupata wapi and kwa podcast, like you tell them where watakupata.
On my socials, I'm mostly active on Insta, so you can get me at Magati. On Twitter is Mahat Magati. On TikTok is Magati. And my podcast is Loud Lunch Podcast, or on YouTube. You can check us out. We have amazing stuff. Yeah.
So thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Peace out.
Wow.
You're going to record